Hi everybody, we're Martini Garden. Nice to see everyone. We're doing a song called Give a Little Love. It's not hard to learn. When you give a little love, you get some in return. Even when life should take a wrong turn, when you give a little love, you get some in return. Everybody needs somebody. No man's an island on his own. You don't have to be all alone. Be all alone, my friends. Listen to me. When you show a little love, that's what you'll receive. All it takes is one step at a time. Soon there'll be no mountains you can't climb. Everybody needs somebody. No man's an island on his own. You don't have to be all alone. Be all alone, my friends. Listen to me. When you show a little love, that's what you'll receive. All it takes is one step at a time. Soon there'll be no mountains you can't climb. Show a little love. Show a little love. Show a little love, that's what you'll receive. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Hi everybody, welcome to Martini Garden Acoustic Cafe every Friday at 8 o'clock. And that song was registered with me the whole week. I was a little sad, as many of you were, I'm sure, with the likes of Wednesday and remembering all that happened on September 11th and everything that's going on today in this world. And I just feel like the whole world just needs a bunch of love. So that's what I was feeling, and I wanted to share it with you. And we're here again with my pal Chaz.
Hi.
And we have a great guest on today, Chris J. Connolly, which I met at Coffee Pot Cellars, I believe it was, right? Where our friend Lauren works, and she had us there playing a few Fridays ago. And so we're going to hear acoustic music from him, and he comes all the way from the UK. So maybe we have some UK friends out there. I have some friends out there. And I also want to just tell you really briefly about a couple of Martini Garden events coming up.
There's always a time for a Martini event.
Yeah. These aren't real. But we are going to be playing on September 27th at the Stephen Talk House. And we hope you'll come. We have a bus.
Get on the bus.
It's half filled. So
nice.
A little more than half, I think.
Awesome.
30.
Awesome, awesome.
So check us out on the Facebook page if you want to sign up for the bus. We may have, I think we're going to have a special guest come up and sing a song or two. Mr. Marr, I'll just say.
Oh.
He has agreed.
Uh-huh.
So that's going to be really exciting. And we also are going to be at the Long Island, the Blues Festival on October 5th. Last week I had made an error. That's the date, the 5th. We're playing at 12 at the acoustic tent, and there's tons of music going on the 5th and the 6th. So that should be a lot of fun.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. And then there's one other one in October 19th. We're doing a doubleheader fundraiser for autism.
Yes.
And that's going to be at Off Key Tiki.
Yep.
At 1 o'clock, we're there on the 19th. And then we're doing a Save a Pet fundraiser That night, 11 o'clock, we go on at barbecue, but that starts at 7. And I'll be there all night. I'm singing with Mr. Carl Big Daddy. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, it's a busy day.
Yeah.
But that's
all
going to be
good.
fun.
Music,
I think there's a lot of people coming down to the autism.
Yeah, that'll be it's for a really good cause.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we're going to get back in a minute and meet Mr. Chris Connolly.
Chris J.
Connolly.
What have I done?
J for cheese.
We'll be right back. Don't move.
Stay tuned.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn?
Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act One will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure.
You'll be happy you did.
So then I said, Mr. Prime Minister, I'm flattered that you love chocolate, but I'm here strictly in a professional. What's wrong with him?
He thinks you're naked.
My shell is brown. It just looks like my milk chocolate is showing. Only a fool would think I'd actually show up naked.
So it's that kind of party. Hit it!
I'm sexy and I know it.
Aye.
Look at that body. Look at that body. Look at that body. I work out. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
And welcome back to the Martini Garden Acoustic Cafe Hour at 8 o'clock. And we have Chris J. Connolly with us. And although he is from the UK, and you will hear that in his accent, he's actually living here on Long Island. And I met him at the Coffee Pot Cellars out east. And what a great meeting it was. And I heard him play, and I knew I wanted to have him on. And I'm so grateful that you came.
Yeah, as am I.
So how long have you been in the States?
I moved over in 2010.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've been here for a little over 3 years. April 2010 it was that I came over.
Great.
So.
And you're married, right?
I am married. I got married shortly after that because I'd been in a relationship with a particular girl for 7 years before then. A long distance.
Long distance.
Long distance.
Crazy.
Wow.
So yeah, it was the right move. It was a really good move, and I'm very happy. Very
Great.
happy right now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That's
And what do
tough.
you do besides music?
I'm actually an environmental scientist.
How cool.
Yeah.
I know. How many scientists do you know? I know.
One.
One. I think I know one.
I had him on the show, too.
Oh, did you? Oh, yes, you did.
I'm only the second scientist. That's
Yeah.
too
That's
bad.
so. I like
That's
science,
too bad.
though.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
I had it in my growing up book. What do you want to be? One of the things. What's
Scientist. Mine was wrestler,
It didn't-
Oh.
basketball player.
Fabulous.
Nice.
Yes.
The
Wrestler.
usual things.
That's funny.
So, yeah.
So how long have you been writing music, then?
Oh boy. Well, I was in bands for a long time from when maybe when I was like 15 years old onwards. I played drums for a long time with my best friends, and then I started writing songs while I was in the band, acoustic stuff. I had this really old classical guitar, like 3/4 size classical guitar that was never in tune, but I wrote some of my best songs on that thing.
Wow.
You rock
When I
it.
was about back, so maybe since I was like 16, 17, I've been writing songs, and still write them.
That's awesome.
That's an amazing process to watch someone go through.
Right. Yeah.
Writing a song.
You know what? It's always something that I've never had too much difficulty with, mainly because I'm not overly complicated in my song. I try not to overcomplicate things. If something's starting to get too complicated and too much like a job, I set it aside and I go back to it later. And that's happened.
It comes naturally.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the whole point.
If I can write a song in 2 hours, then it's probably a good one. If I'm working on it for a long time, then maybe something's not clicking and I have to.
And maybe you go back to it.
Yeah,
I know, that's
absolutely.
what Jim does a lot
Never
of times.
discard anything. I don't think there's any point in that. I would have everything, all these weird, crazy demos that I recorded in the middle of the night back when I was 18 years old. They still sit on some weird part of my hard drive at home, and sometimes I'll go through and be like, oh, listen to that. Nope, yep, that was terrible. I'm going to leave that.
Leave that on the side and see if
that's
I
gonna
want to.
stay. In fact, delete.
It's awesome.
But
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's really
songwriting's
cool.
good. I like it.
And who were your musical influences?
You know what? Probably the guy who had me start writing music was Neil Young. A friend of mine was once listening to the song "Old Man" by Neil Young in the car on the way to band practice, and I'm like, "Who is this?" He's like, "Neil Young." And I knew the name, but it was one of those guys I'd never really looked too much into. So I borrowed the album off him. I think it was after the Gold Rush, the album.
Okay.
And every single song blew me away. Every single song.
I love that.
I love the fact that he's like, his songs are so good. He doesn't even have to sing all that particularly amazingly. He just sounds great. And the songs sound great. And then there was a record store in Burton, up on Trent, where I used to go to college, called Music Zone, and they had these kind of cheap old CDs by like James Taylor, Joni Mitchell, and the Police, and I would start buying all these CDs mainly because they were cheap, and I found some incredibly good music by doing that. And
well, those artists are great as well.
Classics, yeah. And the crazy thing is, I never really listened to them. I didn't have the opportunity until then, and then I just started to spend all my money on that. Yeah, it's really good. So James Taylor as well is a big favorite of mine.
Oh yeah,
James Taylor.
This guy's crazy good.
Yeah, it's just amazing that those are and one of the things I really love about your music and your CD is storytelling.
Oh.
I love when I can picture it in my head
Yeah.
and I have a story told to me.
Yeah.
And then the person's now not just telling it, but singing it.
Right. Yeah,
It's such a soothing experience.
I find it a little more difficult to write like story songs, but sometimes I'll have kind of a time in my life in mind. Like there are a couple of songs on this, Ferry to Rosslare, for example, and that was about a ferry to Rosslare. So it's kind of a trip that me and my wife made. We went from Fishguard in Wales to Rosslare in Ireland, and that was about that journey. And it was only like an hour journey, but everything that happened, like it rained a lot. We stood outside on the side of, and I made a song about it.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So.
And then the Black Swan song too, right?
The Black Swan song is
one of my favorites.
Thank you. It's that's a little bit more, I guess, metaphorical in a way. It's about when you have a friend who goes through a rough time and they don't seem quite themselves. You know they're still that person, but they're just not themselves and kind of scratching the surface, trying to find who they were again.
Yeah.
So.
That's neat.
Yeah. Thanks.
So now, are you going to play the music from this EP?
I'm gonna play some of them
today. Okay, and
that's
some
okay.
other ones.
Send some on there.
Yeah, this is the CD.
So that's
I love that, especially since it's so funny because I'm searching for mason jars everywhere now.
Yeah.
It's my new thing. Like, I
yeah.
need to make things with mason jars.
Me and my wife just bought a chandelier made of mason.
Oh, that's what I want to make.
Yeah.
I want to make
The
that.
thing's incredible.
And then I show up and this is on the cover and I'm like, somebody's
Meant to be.
telling me.
Meant to be, exactly.
Meant to
Somebody's
be
telling
Mason
me.
Jars.
Yeah.
And you have a Facebook page here.
I do have a Facebook page, yeah.
And a SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So everybody can.
My SoundCloud account is pretty jacked with followers, like a good 600 or so.
Nice.
But then my Facebook page, for some reason, is not all that traveled. It's not the road.
Really?
It's the road less traveled. Because
right.
I'm trying to get
Is that
more
what you
people
said?
Get it up, Facebook, come on.
Is that what you
Facebook
posted? The SoundCloud, right? That's what I was
Yes.
listening to.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, there's
posted-
more stuff on SoundCloud.
Now, can
but
you
there's
hear
links.
music on Facebook as well?
Yeah, actually. There's a little Facebook thing called the band page.
Okay,
And you
yeah.
just click
yeah.
on
so
that,
you click on that
And
too.
all the songs are right there on Facebook. You don't
Wonderful.
even have to leave. Yeah. And that's linked straight to the SoundCloud account. So
Okay.
Yeah, I
That's
was, I was
perfect.
streaming your music today when
Thank
I was
you.
at work.
I like when people have a good stream of my music.
Yeah. I did. I liked it.
That's good. Use those data charges.
That's awesome. So what else can you tell us that nobody would know?
Okay.
Anything that you might think somebody far away
Oh,
a good story, or I
a
don't know.
good story. Oh my goodness. That's a tricky one.
Hidden talent.
Hidden talent? Well, I draw. I draw.
Oh,
I draw.
Right.
I had this thing with my when I started putting on songs on SoundCloud. The idea was I wouldn't put a song up unless I drew a picture that represented that song.
I love that.
And I wouldn't do it. So like almost every single song I have on SoundCloud has got like a little drawing I did that represents that song. And I would tear my hair out because I'd have this song that I'd really want to put on SoundCloud.
And you
like,
couldn't, so
"Why
you
don't
made
draw
it."
something?"
Oh.
Some of my lunch breaks I'd be scribbling that. It's rubbish.
Rubbish.
So this song will never get heard. So yeah, I like to draw.
We could expand our vocabulary just talking to him. The rubbish.
The rubbish. Yeah, the rubbish bin as well. It's not a garbage can. It's a rubbish bin.
It's a rubbish bin.
So I'm not sure. Like there's so many things that go through my mind, and maybe people in England are watching this right now, or will watch it. At
It's
a
one.
later
It's
date.
1 o'clock in the
It's
morning
1 o'clock.
there, right? You
It's
said?
1:20 in the morning
Okay.
in England.
Good morning.
Good
Or,
morning.
or good night.
Good morning.
Get to
Good
bed.
night.
It's too
Get
late.
to-
Get to bed.
They're up boozing.
Yeah, they're definitely losing. I'm sure.
Well, today's Friday, so.
Yeah, absolutely. No
They're
work
probably
tomorrow.
up. They're
It's Friday
probably
the
having a party.
13th. It's
probably
Friday the
are.
13th. Did you know that?
It's my
I
wife's
didn't really
lucky
think
day.
about it much.
This is my wife's lucky day.
Why?
That's
Because she met
great.
you?
No. That's a very sweet sentiment. No,
We would have to get her opinion on that.
No,
She was.
I
She
don't
was.
know.
Used to tell me.
Maybe he'd say that.
Yeah, she used to tell me that Friday the 13th was everyone else's unlucky day. So there's all this luck spare. So
Oh.
she took that day as her lucky
Oh,
day.
That's
there you
very
go.
smart.
That's
There
very
you
clever.
go.
Yeah.
Clever girl.
Very
she's a
smart.
clever girl.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's watching.
I think she is. Yeah, the baby might be asleep though.
Well, that's right.
It's
You have a
We have a
7-month-old.
7-month-old
Little
baby
boy
Jack.
or little girl?
Little Jack.
Jack.
Jack Connolly.
Jack Thomas Connolly.
Oh. JT.
I love
He's
I love
just-
Jack.
he's
His
just-
little boy's
JT?
name.
He's. I think he might end up being a JT. Yeah.
That's
But
so sweet.
yeah, he's a really good boy.
Is he?
Yeah, he's the
Aw.
best.
And what's
That's
your wife's
the best
name?
time.
You just
Melissa.
gave it. Yeah, there you go.
Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Melissa.
Sweet Melissa.
Yes, such a good song.
Fabulous song.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Mm.
And you played recently. Last Friday you were at the Crazy Beans, right?
I played Crazy Beans, yeah, which is a really cool
Oh.
place.
So
Yeah.
where are you
Cool.
coming up? Where are you going to be?
I'm playing, just got a gig, really good musician I've just befriended called Brian Gallo. He invited me to play at a songwriter series at the Patchogue Plaza.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so that sounds like a cool gig.
Excellent.
And I've got some other things in the pipeline, so
Good.
yeah.
Very
Yeah, you gotta
nice.
tell us where and when so we can
As soon as I know, I'll
come
tell
out
you.
and visit.
Yeah,
Share it and then definitely share it on our page.
yeah, definitely
Because
will.
people watching might
Yeah, yeah.
be able to come.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was sorry
Come
to
on.
miss you last Friday. I had
That's
to come
all right.
here, but
That's all right. The place was pretty busy, so
oh, good.
yeah.
Yeah,
it's
they're
good.
getting really
It's
busy.
a great
Yeah.
place.
It's a really cool place.
It's fun.
Coffee, beer, wine, food.
What more could you
Yeah.
ask?
Is there
right.
anything
And
they
music.
don't have? And music.
And music.
That's it.
Original.
It's all wrapped in
Original
one.
music, exactly.
go.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great. All right, so I think what we're going to do is take a quick break and then come back
Yeah,
and listen to you.
that'd be great.
Play as much as you can,
I will.
because I'm just going to hum along. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn?
Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act One will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure.
You'll be happy you did.
When your cable's on the fritz, you get frustrated. When you get frustrated, your daughter imitates. When your daughter imitates, she gets thrown out of school. When she gets thrown out of school, she meets undesirables. When she meets undesirables, she ties the knot with undesirables. And when she ties the knot with undesirables, you get a grandson with a dog collar. Don't have a grandson with a dog collar. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. When your cable company keeps you on hold, you get angry. When you get angry, you go blow off steam. When you go blow off steam, accidents happen. When accidents happen, you get an eye patch. When you get an eye patch, people think you're tough. When people think you're tough, people want to see how tough. And when people want to see how tough, you wake up in a roadside ditch. Don't wake up in a roadside ditch. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. When you pay too much for cable, you throw things. When you throw things, people think you have anger issues. When people think you have anger issues, your schedule clears up. When your schedule clears up, you grow a scraggly beard. When you grow a scraggly beard, you start taking in stray animals. And when you start taking in stray animals, you can't stop taking in stray animals. Stop taking in stray animals. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
And we're back to the Martini Garden Acoustic Cafe Hour. We just had a little mini history lesson with Mr. Tommy Marr about a Neil Young story, which was magnificent. And behind the song that you were talking about, The Old Man,
yeah.
right? And I'm going to recap a little because it was very touching. I started to tear up. But Mr. Young went to buy a farmland, and the farmhand had taken him up to see the land. And he really was touched by the beauty of what he saw. And the farmhand wanted to know how he was able to acquire such a property at such a young age. And Mr. Young told him about the business that he was getting into and what he was doing with his music. And Neil Young proceeded to keep the man, bought the farm and kept the man for a worker with him for the rest of his life. So it was a very touching story. And he still owns the farm. And that's what the song's about. So I love that kind of stuff. Those stories, they get me every time.
Yeah.
So right now we're going to listen to your music.
Sure.
And so you can
go
Scamper
yonder
Scamper.
and to your beautiful guitar over there.
Oh. I wish I could play it. What is this
Free
thing?
bird.
Oh, that's
boy.
yours here.
I'm going to take this off.
Put it in your pocket.
All right.
My cousin says that.
I'm not used to these contraptions. Okay, that's broken. I broke something already. That's not good.
What are you going to play first?
What are you going to play for us first?
The first song I'm going to play is, don't argue. The first song I'm going to play is a song called Factory.
Okay.
This song is, it's probably the one I play the most that I wrote the longest time ago.
Oh, okay.
And this song is actually available on iTunes.
Oh,
and
cool.
you can listen to it on Spotify as well.
Is it on here, though?
It's not on the EP, no.
It's not on
It's
here.
not. So, and because it's not, I figured I'd play
I'm
it.
probably going to love it
Well,
now.
there you go, right.
I'll have to get that one
Exactly.
now, too.
That's his ploy.
That's okay.
My
I'm in.
ploy.
I'm hooked.
It made me sound so devious.
I'm hooked. No ploys.
Okay.
I'm hooked, Mr. Connolly. I do know how much this effort it takes to make and the money you put into that.
Right, yeah.
It's a little easier on iTunes to
It
do
is.
like a home studio type deal.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
Okay, Factory.
All right, thank you.
Never really knew where the people who would change your life came from. Is there a factory? Are we allocated some, whether anyone knows about the place that I'm speaking of? wish she would stay, making every day different and beautiful. Oh, she won't go back. 'Cause I found a girl and she must be from there. Don't bother looking for girl with the red hair. She's gone. She's gone. She's gone. They run around and they can't find the girl that they once on for a million. He's still her birth, and 23 years later she opened the door and found me. Found me.
Thank you very much.
That was great.
That was
Thank
beautiful.
you. Thank you. Another one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
This song is.
Yes, sir. Please, sir.
This song
May I
is.
have another?
Yes, absolutely, Oliver.
Thank you, Mother. May I have another?
This next song is that song I spoke about previously. This song's called "Ferry to Rosslare," and
Oh,
it is
I
on
like
the
this one
it is on the EP.
When the earth it moves, you know it's easier to say. I love you more with every mile I see we cross. And the sea is spraying, so you cover your face. You're my travel dear that nobody can replace. And I'll get to breathe the same sea air. On a ferry to Rosslare. And I hold you tight so you don't stumble side to side. You may move ourselves with the motion of the tide. And the sea it sprays, so you cover your face. You're my travel dear that nobody can replace. And I'm glad to breathe the same sea air. On a ferry to Rosslare, in the peaceful time when you know it's right. When you're in the arms of your future wife. So it's good that's in your life, no. On a ferry to Rosslare. On a ferry to Rosslare. On a ferry to Rosslare. On a ferry to Rosslare.
Thank you very much.
That was great.
Oh,
You have a
so
great
hard. I
voice.
have to try to keep my little singing inside.
You sounded good before.
Singing
When
right on.
You were singing good before. It sounded great when you were
I had
harmonizing.
some
and-
harmonies going on. That's good. 'Cause
You look super cool in front of that subway sign. by the
Oh,
way.
I do?
Yeah.
Do I look like I'm busking? Like in the actual subway?
Actually, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That could be a gig.
Yeah.
Oh,
I see the
they would
people.
eat you
The
up
people
down
who
there.
play in the subway are actually really good as well.
They are
Yeah,
good.
they're really
And then
good.
you have the acoustics down there.
Yeah.
Forget it. It's magnificent.
Absolutely. Grand Central Station.
That's
would be
like
the best.
actually a thing. Like you have to sign up for
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
it's
you
a
have to
mix,
pay
yeah.
fees. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It's the same in England as well.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Never know.
Never know.
What's next?
I'm actually going to play a song. This is the most recent song I wrote, and this is a song written about the day when my son was born.
Oh.
He was actually born the day after the massive blizzard.
Oh.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Wow.
driving like
Timing was
in the
impeccable.
post-storm
Yeah,
roads
that-
to get to the
oh.
hospital was pretty
Because
intense.
they were pretty closed down.
Yeah, it was insane.
Whoa.
And it's middle of the night as well. So
Where? Oh.
yeah,
Where was he born?
he ended up being born in Nassau, but yeah, it was a pretty treacherous
Someone's
journey.
born on the road.
Bet.
Yeah. So this song's called Colder.
Walk with me now down this slippery path. I'm holding both of your hands, walking and treading with such precise steps, trying to be one with the land. And it's cold, oh, yet it's colder than hell. The car gets beaten and altogether smashed, driving the face of the moon. There's almost nobody around at this time. Those who are considered fools. And it's cold. And it's colder than hell. One week later, the awfulness has been written like it's only a tale about how the earth became warm or smiled brighter, even when the sunshine it fades.
Thank you.
Oh.
That was beautiful.
Sniff, sniff.
I know. Oh my
Sniffle,
gosh.
sniffle. Alrighty.
Very touching.
I actually was like driving in that car.
Yeah.
I really
Oh,
was.
in
like,
the cold and
like in the snow, and you're right. Anybody on the road is foolish at that
Yeah,
time. But
you kind of have to be foolish in that situation.
yeah, that was great.
Thank you. Alrighty, another one?
Yes.
Okay.
Bring them all.
I'm going to play Black Swan.
Ah. It's my favorite.
There's a black swan on my lawn, and he's wanting to come. Says he knows me. There's a black swan on my lawn, and he sees got my back. Silly question, on answer that. There's a black swan on my lawn, and he's wanting to come in. Says he knows me. Hey son, what you doing here? I ain't got nothing for you, so go ahead and left me blue. Say, hey son, what you doing here? Did you bring the things I asked you for? No, get straight back out that door. Oh, oh, ba-da-da-ba-ba, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. There's a black swan on my lawn, and he's wanting to come in. He says he knows me. There's a black swan in my home, and he sees just what I see. It's Sunday. Flying through the moon and back, sitting right where I just sat. Complications got my back. Silly question on answer that. There's a black swan on my lawn, and he's wanting to come in. Says he knows me. Hey son, what you doing here? I ain't got nothing for you. You took ahead and left me blue. Say, hey son, what you doing here? Did they bring the things you asked you for? If no, get straight back at my door.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
You need a little break?
I'll take a break. I need
Okay.
to.
Regroup.
Yeah.
Martini.
Okay.
Exactly.
We're going to give Mr. Chris
J.
Jay Connolly a break. And we're going to be right back.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn?
Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure.
You'll be happy you did.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hog's hair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
I think this is a good time to tell you. You're doing okay, Mom. I can call you Mom, right? I know we haven't known each other very long, but you seem like a real keeper. You're not perfect. There was that strained carrots incident, but you're trying. You pick up my bottle every time I toss it out of my stroller. That's high comedy to an 8-month-old. You hum the Barber of Seville when you wash my hair. So cool. And your rub-downs are out of this world. Anyway, I want you to know how much I appreciate you. You know, right? how much I love you? You're doing okay, Mom.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Horsehair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
American accent.
And we're back. Okay, so we're here with Chris J. Connolly, and he is going to lead us into his next song. And we're cracking up over
I'm not
here.
saying.
Having too
I'm
much
not
fun.
saying what I thought he.
It's a
called
lot
the
of fun
song.
here at the Mann House studio, playing music and stuff.
He's talking about American bums. I thought.
No,
that's not true. That's
it's
not what it's called.
The song's called American
Accent.
Accent.
Yeah, but he said it quick.
And so I speak very quickly.
Yes, American accent.
And they can really get me in trouble when people think I say American.
No. American accent.
Yeah.
Because I remember this from the other show.
Yeah, I played this in the other show.
And I think it's kind of cool because I love your accent.
Oh, well, thank you.
Over there, I can listen to y'all all day.
I don't sing with an English accent particularly.
I don't think most
No, John Lennon
English
didn't
people
really-
do. Like, I don't
John
hear
Lennon
it.
doesn't-
Like Adele, I mean.
Yeah.
She's, wow.
Yeah.
You don't hear any
You
of
don't
that.
hear it.
No.
But when she
When you
talks,
sing.
you hear a little.
Oh yeah, yeah, you hear it. Well, mate, I'm Adele. That's what she says.
I'm Adele.
I love that.
I'm Adele.
That was
Thanks
great.
for the Grammys.
Much more. That's really good.
It is.
I love it much more than the not American. No, I love some American accents. New York accents.
Long Island
I
accents.
can't stand it.
There's nothing
Tell
wrong
talk
with
like
it.
this.
I want to have no accent.
Bring you some beer.
Bring me
Yeah.
ideas.
Come on, let's go.
Anyway,
right.
that's a good segue. All right, this
Let's groovy.
song is called American Accent.
You don't sound like the others, there's a softness in there, a glide and a subtlety, a treat for the You say my name and it sounds perfectly curving smooth, makes me weak at the knees. You don't realize it's not the typical dollar and cent. I'm in love with your American accent. Turn my head to swim in your words. They're lifting me up like the breeze for the birds. Your laugh contains sunshine, your whisper the stars. The voice of an angel I hold in my arms. You don't realize it's not the typical dollar and cent. I'm in love with your American accent. With your American accent. You don't realize it's not the typical dollar and cent. I'm in love with your American accent. It's not the typical dollar and cent. I'm in love with your American accent.
Thank you.
That's a really sweet song.
Thank you.
Was
very
that
much.
about your wife?
Yes, it was.
I knew it. I didn't want to. I didn't
No,
want
it
to
was
call him
about
out
Robert-
on
it
it.
was
if
about
it
Robert De Niro.
wasn't.
I know that was stupid, right?
I thought about it. I was like, no, I might not want to mention that.
Okay.
Of course.
No, but that's
Christine goes
really
there and,
sweet. That's a really sweet song.
Thank you.
Aw.
Thank you. I think she likes that one too.
I would.
I think so.
Melissa,
would hope
what do you
She's
think?
she's probably watching. I know you do like it.
You do.
She likes it.
She loves you.
Okay. I have another one about my wife.
All right, let's hear it.
This song's called Belle. Will you hold my hand?
Will you change my gears? Will you look me in the eyes and melt my fears? Will you take me down to the water side when you always feel the love inside? Will you warm your feet when we watch TV? Will you listen to the songs that I put on CD? Will you sporadically be a complete live wire? I know the things that set my heart on fire. Will you throw your arms around me and say, there'll never be another make me feel this way? Will you walk down that aisle and say exactly what I want you to say? When I know you take my hand, you'll see, you look me in the eyes and you'll never be free. And I know we'll kiss by the waterside and we'll always feel the love inside. Well, you can warm your feet when we watch TV. I'll even write you your own songs that you can put on CD. And you can giggle and shout and let it all hang out and be exactly who you wanna be. And I throw my arms around you and say, there'll never be another make me feel this way. And I'll walk on down that aisle and say exactly what I want you to say. Exactly what I want you to say.
That was nice.
Alrighty.
Really
Any
good.
more? I got one more maybe?
You got one more? Sure.
Okay. This is a really, really old song. It's called Cradle.
Cradle.
There are people who attempt to please us, and I won't ask why you don't have to try the same. It's just simply being around you. What can I say? It's just the way that I feel. Still like suffering from the you are not right here with me, like the window hides the lonely tree. Still like listening to the songs you love and the films you watched and you told the whole way through. I always try to be. I don't care outside, I still make you smile for me. When I wake up in the morning, my foot touches mine for the thousandth time, it's still good. Still like listening from the you are not right here with me, like the window hides the lonely tree. Still like listening to the songs you love and the films you watched and you told the whole way through.
Okay, thank you very much.
Nice.
Thank you
done.
very
Nicely
much.
done.
You're welcome.
We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn?
Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act One will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure.
You'll be happy you did.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hogshair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly used in Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
And we're back. We have a few more minutes, so we're going to sit down with
Chris J. Connolly.
Connolly, I believe.
I'm going to be saying that in my sleep tonight.
I don't know if he's
Chris
in the
J.
picture
Connolly.
anymore. But that's okay. We were just chatting about his record.
His record?
And his...
You caught that accent quick, didn't you?
Record. Oh, yeah,
A
the
record.
record. Yeah. It's a small record. but it's a
And
record.
the fact that you were talking about keys.
Yes.
For a second here, because we
Mhm.
are going to be ending our show in a minute. And we were talking about key change, and one of these is you wrote in a lower key.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
singing it on the EP in a lower key.
On the EP, it's in a lower key. I
sorry.
think it's in E minor or something like that.
Okay.
And then the first time I played it Live, I played it in A minor, which is like, as you know, it's
accidentally or on
like
purpose.
Accidentally, it sounded
really?
right when I practiced it at home, and then when I got live, I started singing it. I'm like, oh my god, this is high. I managed it because I have a higher voice, but it was a bit of a thank you. It was a bit of a stretch. So I need to take it down a few notches when I play it.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because one of our songs on our album, the first song, is written in E, meaning of rock and roll.
Yeah.
And I got a comment once from someone very nice, but she said, "Oh, you sound. I thought that was Lionel Richie."
Oh, ouch!
I was like, "Oh, whoa!"
I would
love
love
Lionel Richie
someone to tell
very
me
much. Believe me. However, she thought it was a male voice, and I've gotten that a little bit. So
I get the opposite. I do. I get the opposite.
So I told my husband. I said, "We need to change the key of that song. I need to sing it in A or higher."
Yeah.
So he plays it in open chord. Now I don't play guitar, so I don't know what that really means.
Right.
So what he said was we brought it up to an A.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot higher. It sounds female.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still, blues is blues, and it's going to sound low.
Yeah.
But so that's kind of funny, that connection with the keys.
I have a thing with harmonies. Like I'm kind of obsessed with harmonies. Like every song I've ever written has like got tons of harmonies all over the place. And whenever people listen to it, they'll go, "Who is the girl you have singing in the background?" I'm like, that girl happens to be a dude.
Chris J. Connolly.
And it's me.
So you guess the opposite. All right, that's cool. I got it. That's so funny.
Listen, at least they'll remember you for something.
Yeah.
As long as you get
that
remembered,
dude woman
it
singer,
doesn't
man,
matter.
dude woman. The woman dude. Yeah.
We gotta switch places a little. That's kind of funny.
I'm gonna start singing like Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie.
Stuck on you.
I might start calling you that.
That's good.
Hey, Lionel.
Lionel. Hey, what's up?
What's up, Lionel?
Oh, I love him. He's wonderful. Anyway, this has been a wonderful day, and I love it here on Madhouse.
Yes.
Before I said I couldn't make your show because I had to come here. I love it. I love playing. I love singing. I love bringing guests on. So I don't ever want the guys to
Tonight was
think
fun.
out there.
Yeah, tonight was a good show.
He's wonderful, and just so you know, we're going to be splitting this with James, who's been here, and he's going to be bringing on different acts and different people and different bands too. So that's going to be really exciting. So we'll be splitting that back and forth. And we're thanking you for watching in and tuning in at 8 o'clock on Fridays, or whenever you get to tune in, because you get to watch this anytime you'd like.
Over and over and over.
That was perfect.
Thank you.
That was perfect. Awesome. Wait, let's do it. Awesome. That was for
Rosie.
All right, but so we're going to be leaving. Have a wonderful week. God bless. Stay safe. Give a little love. Peace. Take care.